Sandra Kerr, words, words, and more words.
The world is waiting for your words, or so say Arvine Robinson. I am a verbal processor, which is a polite way to say I like to talk. Therefore, the world does not have to wait long for my words. Even as a child, my parents say an ambulance would drive by and I would tell the whole story of what happened and why. I like words. I like speeches. And as such, I've given many unofficial speeches in my lifetime. Just ask my poor children, they'll attest to this. The last official speech I gave was at my son's wedding this past summer. Yes, despite the crazy COVID season, we were able to have a beautiful wedding in August. The words of that speech were words of reflection, thanks, and blessing. And they triggered the memory of my sister's speech at my wedding 27 years prior. The story to that is as follows. I was, and maybe still am, a strong-willed, vivacious young lady. Well, I'm not the young part anymore. But back then, in the prime of life, all 20 years of age, I had decided to pursue my goals of being a wife and mother. It's not very fashionable now. Probably wasn't fashionable then. But it's what I wanted. I wanted to be a wife and a mother. At this time, I was registered at King's College in downtown Edmonton and taking a course on goal setting. So, in arrogance and audacity, my older sister and I made a qualification list for our future husbands. We then posted this list to the fridge. And you need to know, our house was a gathering place for many young adults, so it was no subtle declaration. That summer, a guy named Bob joined our crowd. He had got hired as the summer intern with the music department of our church. And I was not impressed with Bob. Bob was cocky and annoying. He was aloof and presumptuous. When he saw our qualification list, he mocked us and said we would give up our dreams and eventually settle for any man. You can imagine the joy and delight my sister had at my wedding, declaring, indeed, I'd given up all my hopes and dreams and settled for any man. That man was Bob. Bob and I have grown much through many years of marriage. As iron sharpens iron, we're super sharp people. And Bob did meet one really important criteria. Bob can laugh, which is really good because I'm wandering my way through a midlife crisis right now, and laughter is what's keeping us still standing. I think laughter is a great plumb line in life. I know I'm going to make it when I'm laughing, and yet, ironically, it's not something I do well. I live with an intensity that could also be called perfectionism. And this can drown out laughter. It's commendable to want to live well, but when it leaves no room for grace, it becomes a tight, narrow box. So as I wrestle my way through this midlife crisis, I have decided I want to laugh more. I want to rediscover the joie de vivre. Alas, when I was providentially invited to the Dynamically Speaking Toastmasters Club and saw the live ooze and y'all, I decided it was a good place to park myself for a while and soak up some of that overflow. A shout out to Doreen and the trail of people that led to her invite. Your words of invitation have brought much life, and I'm truly thankful. Also along the joy of life and laughter, I had a puppy last summer. My previous dog had died the summer before, and as much as I missed her, I thought I was done having another creature in my house, sullying my floors, clamoring for my attention, claiming my favorite seat. But alas, Winston, this beautiful black bundle of fur, has wormed his way into the crevices of my heart. He's also taken over my camera roll. I think he's rather intelligent and well-trained, minus the most basic and important command, "Please, student, come!" This eludes him. We've got work to do. But I will choose to laugh as he trains me. So, here we are. A past full of words. The present, reworking my words. And the future? Is it ready for all the words yet to come? I don't know. But I will show up at Toastmasters on Thursday morning, and speech by speech by speech, I will listen and learn and laugh. I will craft speeches so the world can hear my words. And then I'll go play with my puppy. Mr. Toastmaster.